Hey, Stano here, and today, as you see, I'm going to talk about the 1981 movie On Golden Pond, one of my favorite movies of all time. Just a great old-time Hollywood, 1981, old actors and actresses in this movie, and it just tells you how great old Hollywood was. And it is 1981. We are in 2025, but go and watch this movie. All-star cast. Just a great movie. I just remember this when it was on VHS, and I had it on DVD. Then I had it on Blu-ray. Just go and watch this movie. It's a story of a family that has a house in New Hampshire on Squam Lake, but they call it on Golden Pond. The house is still there today on my bucket list. I got to go see this house, but it's on this lake. They call it on Golden Pond. And this movie stars the great Henry Fonda, who won Best Actor for this movie. He plays Norman Thayer. He's an old man who's getting older. He's starting to lose his memory, and he's an old professor that is retired, and he's coming to this on Golden Pond for the summer vacation. And his wife, played by the great Katharine Hepburn, she plays Ethel Thayer. She is just so great in this movie. And the two of them in this movie, every scene they're in together, their lines, their acting performances are just phenomenal. And then you have Jane Fonda, the daughter of Henry Fonda. She plays Chelsea Thayer, and there's kind of a riff-raff between her and her father in this movie. I'm not going to get into it, but you can see by her tears there's a lot going on in this movie. Go and watch it. I highly recommend it. The acting is so good in this. And then you have the great Dabney Coleman, who we just lost. He was such a great actor. His movies in the 80s were just so good. And he just has a cameo in this movie. He plays the boyfriend of Jane Fonda's character, Chelsea. And then also you have Doug McCann, who was a known 80s actor, like early 80s. This was his first big hit. He really didn't do a lot of movies after that. I think he did one called Mischief. He was in an after-school special. He just is so great in this movie. He plays Billy Ray, and Jane Fonda's character and Dabney Coleman. It's Dabney Coleman's son, this Billy Ray, and they leave him there with the Thayers for the summer, and he has a kind of an issue in the beginning, but he starts to get to know Norman, gets to know Ethel, and they have a great relationship in this movie. This movie, I'm going to say over and over again, is such a great movie. There are some scenes in this that I wish I could show you the clip, but I'm going to show you snapshots. But there is this one scene in this movie that I love because Norman is starting to forget things. He goes out into the woods and he comes back early. And Ethel asks him, why did you come back early? Was to read the newspaper? And he gets upset. He gets very upset here. And he says, the why I came back early? I couldn't remember the trees. I didn't know where I was. I came back and I wanted to look at your pretty face. And just the looks on their faces, look at the tears in his eyes. And also with Katharine Hepburn, as he's telling her this, look at the look on her face and the tears in her eyes. I highly recommend just go back and watch the scene. This is one of my favorite scenes in the movie. And then she sits there and she talks to him after lunch. We're going to go back into the woods and we're going to pick the strawberries. We've been there 1,000 times, 1,000. And she goes, listen to me, mister, you're my knight in shining armor. And to us men and women, men are the knight in shining armor. And the way she says it, you're going to get on that horse and you're going to go. And she's going to help him on any way he needs to do. And there's a funny moment in this scene that I love too, but just when she says, you are my knight in shining armor, and she has tears in her eyes, and she also just her emotions is just so great in this. One of my favorite scenes. And then there's another scene here where I'm not going to tell you where it is, but Jane Fonda wants to become friends with her father. And I want to thank Jane Fonda, if she ever sees this video, for letting us know how this scene was filmed with her father, Henry Fonda. He always liked to rehearse, and he didn't want to change anything that they did in rehearsal. But in this scene, when she asks, "I want to be your friend," she reaches out to him, and and in the scene she's telling him, "I want to be your friend," right here. But in the scene, Jane Fonda said in rehearsal she didn't do this, but she reached out to Henry Fonda and put her hand on his arm, and you could see he puts his head down. If you watch the scene, he actually puts his hand down and grabs his head. She said he got emotional there. They kept this in, but he didn't like that, but they kept it in. And she thought that was the moment she had to do it, was to put her hand down and say, "I want to be your friend," and just go out of the scene of what they rehearsed. I just thought that was a great moment that she talked about, and I thank her for telling us that. I love things like that when actors tell us like what they did, how they rehearsed, how they worked on the scene. I just thought it was just awesome what she said there about that scene. But again, 1981 on Golden Pond, all-star cast, great performances, great music, and just great scenes in this movie. Great visual scenes of this pond at night, during the day. It's just absolutely beautiful. So this is the Stano Show. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And please don't forget to subscribe. Keep watching my videos. I'll talk about old movies, and if there's something you want me to talk about, leave a comment below. I will do that. And as I always say, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.